Well, right, it says Keller Williams,
Keller
Yeah,
Williams,
Keller Williams.
and the password is Camp Keller, all lowercase, with a K. Camp Keller, all lowercase, not uppercase, lower. So, come on, kiddo, you connect.
What's the Wi-Fi password? I'm just kidding.
Sorry, I had to.
Is that a capital K, small K? That's it, I'm gonna have to take my jacket off.
You better, it's gonna get rough in here.
So I had to log in because I wasn't logged into Connect or Command for that matter on this computer.
Yeah,
Can I remember my password, or do I?
It wouldn't let me. David told me because it was
Mine worked.
What, I don't have it.
Okay, so Broker Brown Bag just opened up. There's gonna be a lengthier description of what it is. Open forum, contract questions, broker questions, anything you need. Gee, I'd like to go to that. Export to Google Calendar. We are a
Can't.
Google-based
Doesn't
company.
work.
Export to Google Calendar. Sign in with which account? Well, this is somebody else's computer. I'm gonna type, Shannon is still on here? What are you guys trying to tell me?
It
She's still on the recording when nobody answers the phone.
Is this live?
Does yours say
Yeah.
temporarily
Awesome.
disabled?
What's that?
Bobby, does yours say temporarily disabled for this?
I didn't do it. I tried it multiple times and it doesn't let me, but Denise is coming up with the same issue.
She got a PC or an Apple?
PC.
I have a Toshiba.
Which is, I don't know.
I apparently got
I don't
caught
use
up
any
to
of that Safari.
Okay, I'll get you there. I'll go back.
I have
So-
a Mac and it's all coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I decided, let's go back to the beginning now that everybody's on.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to KW Connect,
Okay.
okay? I'm gonna click on calendar. I wanna know what's going on in the Port Charlotte location. Did that, click search. I see Broker Brown Bag. I wanted to go to it.
Yeah.
I clicked on it. Gives me a bit of description. Do I wanna go to that? Do I have time to go to that? Yeah, I'll go. Export to calendar, Google Calendar. If you saw just a second ago, it asked me to log into my Google because I wasn't logged into Google. So if you know your Google username and password, okay? And now, if I were to go to my Google account, went into my Gmail, does everybody know how to get to their calendar? It should sync to your phone,
Do
hopefully
I
it's
need
synced
to
to your
not
phone.
log in on Chrome? Is that the problem?
You should be on Chrome.
I'm on Chrome.
Okay, it's not letting me connect
To
Okay.
what?
to my Google Calendar.
Are you logged in to Google?
I am.
Okay.
So is it everything like hit exit to Google Calendar to see if it works? Is that what we're doing?
I deleted, do I delete Safari? No, Safari's the only one I use.
You guys all know that your KW account is a Gmail account, right? So you can use that for the Google stuff.
And honestly, you should, because you get full Google Business Suite with it.
Right.
I'll work on that after we do my update.
It
Oh,
bounced me
cause it's
right
saying it's
out.
not. It's
So-
saying it's
KW
Right
Connect,
now.
so it does not.
David,
Yep.
when you click on that, it should automatically sign you in.
To my
There's,
Google.
there's something going on,
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
and that's what they're
That's
having
it.
problems with
Yeah.
too.
Hey, I wanna go to Brett's
Just
DocuSign
saying
class
that
tomorrow, let's
it's
see what
not,
happens. I'm gonna slick up, I'm gonna try to export it to calendar and see if it works. Let's see if it worked. I'm gonna
Is
go-
there is a pop-up blocker on?
This is not my laptop, so.
Click on the little lock.
Google temporarily disabled for this app for detail.
Okay.
Why?
But she's a Mac user, so.
Yeah, but I even
I
fixed
don't
it that it.
Stop it.
I'm teasing.
Just so you know, Bobby and I had this problem yesterday. I sent the message to support. I expect to get an answer anytime. It worked for you, I don't know.
Weird.
Mhm.
Trying.
Is it great? That's cool.
Alright, so.
There, okay, at least for you PC users, and there may be something with Mac that is the same. So he was getting, there's this icon right here that looks like two diamonds intertwined, I think. And it says allow calendar.google.com to open all web calendar links. It's on ignore, so that's why it's not coming up. So we need to put that on allow, and then done.
I don't have that on the calendar, but mine will.
Yeah, that's because yours working, yeah. But some people have that setting. It's a setting for your security stuff, that's all.
Okay.
Can I email from that calendar?
If you scroll down, you can send it to your.
I can send it to my phone, which will then send it to, yeah.
DocuSign was
Export
great.
to Google
It
Calendar.
did it twice.
So we did it twice, so it
Okay.
shows up in my calendar twice.
My
Here's the point I'm trying to make. Here's the point I'm trying to make.
My Mac.
How about if I can just do what we need to do first before I can do it?
What happened? Let's talk
I'll
about
be a
it.
floater.
The
We've
float.
got a floater.
Alright, fix me.
Well, you're an Apple, I'm not sure you can.
I did the calendar thing.
How about iCalendar, you have that?
Right now, we're showing people how to load an event from the Connect calendar to your Google Calendar. Does anybody need help with doing that, or is having an issue where it's not coming up? I can't help you, I'm sorry.
So.
I think you have to go, where's the nearest Apple store? Maybe they can help you.
It worked for you.
It's the same thing.
Let's see if it
on
works
the-
for you.
Same way.
You have an Apple?
I, and I linked.
Which one do you have?
All right, you be my guinea pig. Okay, let's get you onto Wi-Fi first. This is good. 'Cause
Here, I got it.
these are bumps in the roads that we're gonna have. Because this is our first day using this training room. First day using this training room. I'm so excited.
Where, KW Connect.
I can use a coffee.
Oh, you need a sheet.
Hey,
This is launch.
you can handle my The store across the street.
All over.
I would love my
All over.
supplements.
Good,
They were on sale.
awesome.
Okay.
I have some
Pellets.
mushrooms.
How you doing? Good, good.
So what is the name of this class?
The class you are taking is called Generating Leads
Sure. Do you know how to get to command?
Oh, yeah.
through Facebook
Gmail calendar?
and Command.
How do we get on this?
What's that? Because we have to be able to get into command and use that before we can do
I
anything.
just want to make,
You can email
I
us.
just want to make sure everybody's on the Wi-Fi because we're all new here.
Does anybody else need to be in Wi-Fi? We got that?
Can I use you as a guinea pig? Joe, as you as Mac user? In the room? I'll use you as a guinea pig. I want you to do something. With your computer. I'll interrupt you.
Call me.
Right.
So we're gonna see if it's all Macs or just a few Macs. Yee, could you do me a favor? Yee, do you use Google Calendar or iCalendar?
I use Google Calendar.
Okay, let's do this together. Yee, if you could do me a favor and open up a window and go to
That's what I figured.
kwconnect.com.
Yeah.
She's using an Apple, that's why we're doing this. And she does use Google Calendar, so we're gonna give this a whirl.
Okay,
Okay, you're at kwconnect.com. Do you see a screen like this?
I'm getting there.
Page.
Which one is this one?
KW Connect,
Oh, she's
Oh,
on command.
Connect.
Yes, so
On
there
the
you go.
phone?
Connect
Oh,
there.
or any way you know how to get to Connect on your
Oh.
Apple, on your Mac. However you guys get to Connect,
Yep, she's got
Okay, now
it.
you're on this.
okay? See, up in the top black bar, you got Calendar.
Yeah.
Click on Calendar.
Another sign.
Yeah.
Okay, click here on the little lock. You see the little lock?
You're gonna do your post, you're gonna do your post with here.
Alright, try
I got my
clicking
18-year-old in the room laughing at all of you. Just kidding. So-
That's okay. I can handle it. It's not the first time.
You could have built a new program by the time.
Now what?
I love you guys. So we're on Calendar. Type in, go to the city, see the search calendars down below. You can search by name or city or state. I'm just gonna ask you to type in Port Charlotte because that's where we are.
Type in Port Charlotte.
And then click the search button.
If you go to connect through command right now, at least on her computer, the calendar button is not working. It shows the little like red circle, which
Yep.
usually means that they're working on something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it has it like on the side though.
Yeah.
But I went there, through that way.
Yeah, there you go. So now, yeah, she got there. She got to the calendar search results. So now go to Smart Plans with Brett. Go ahead and click that one.
So take a class like tomorrow.
And like scroll down and click Export to Google Calendar.
And it's saying to sign in with Google. You're not signed in with
Okay.
Google, you sign in.
So for that, you're gonna click our little lock.
If you were signing up,
So what's happening is it's keeping you
Great
out of
idea,
the
David.
Ask if you want.
Okay, so who cares about that? Can we just go to command special price?
Hey, Brett, on
Yeah.
the Apple, how did you get it to go around the sign and disabled?
Yes.
I did not.
Okay, it's a security setting that we have to fix.
For me, it was Chrome. I'm Google searching it right now.
Oh, that's what you need.
For you it was Chrome? Yeah.
Because the PCs are getting the exact same window.
My guess is that you're not signed in to the
Anyway,
one that has
okay,
your
so
Google
we'll
Calendar.
see an email or whatever.
It says the app's
No,
not
that's not you. Yeah, it's the app isn't working.
She's got 18 people registered right
It's not
now.
been verified. It says it hasn't been verified by Google to use Google sign-in.
You
That's
went-
what mine says.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I
tried to,
I can say a 10, but I can't.
That's
put it on
usually,
calendar.
the next thing is.
People
you
got
gotta
in must have
share it.
top
Share it
secret
across the
clearance.
room.
And then.
Cause last time.
When you open a Google Calendar, it's not there.
Maybe it's just the
I missed the question. Hi.
Yeah, you
So
can,
what's
if they have
going
to
on?
sync. Right, what
You're
this
out
looks
of
like
touch.
is it's setting, it's an
Well,
issue with the
I
security
thought it
settings
was
and Mac, and they'll
but
fix
it
it.
seems like the class
On
started.
the total.
Michael, there were two classes, there was Brown Bag at 12.
You're gonna have the
Yeah,
security
I took,
certificate.
yeah,
And
that's
that's
why I
And now
thought.
it's
Yeah.
just, it send out correct.
Not looking at the calendar, signing into the calendar.
So it asked me,
Yeah, what'd you do?
it asked me, it didn't recognize obviously the calendar, right? So then it
So it's not a hard problem, it's an app's not been verified.
How did I know?
If I go to the calendar and I see these classes.
We got all these classes.
But
and
not
we-
that Google.
We can write it down on paper, our
that
schedule.
thing is
Can we go on with the class?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pick a class.
Well, here's the thing, if it was working perfect for everybody,
Moving parts, right?
it's moving part, right? Why not go to the calendar within Connect and go, oh, there's a class I want to attend. Export the calendar, it goes right to your Google Calendar, which syncs with your phone. So you never forget a class, if it works perfectly. So let's do our class, ready?
All right.
Who wants to learn how to generate?
Do you remember what you're doing?
What's this class?
Leads and command. Facebook leads and command.
I've got some questions for you.
Okay.
Does everyone have a Facebook business page?
Yeah.
I have both.
There.
Is there anybody in this room that does not have a Facebook business page?
But I used or did you just like, does it matter?
It
Yes.
does, yes.
Okay, so when I set mine up years ago with Brett,
And Joanne?
they have to, I have both, I think, but they have to send me whatever, they have to be my friend before they can.
What do you mean you have
See,
both?
It's not public.
By the way, you can't have a business
What's
page
both?
unless you have a personal page.
I have a personal page and a business page.
Yeah,
Right.
because you have to.
Okay, I think.
Can't have business without personal.
Right. No one can make a Facebook business page without having a personal account.
Okay.
Can't be done. Okay? So does everybody have a Facebook business page? Martin, you guys have a Facebook business page?
Yep.
Okay? Okay. This second question.
Oh, okay.
Has everybody connected their business page in Command?
No.
No.
Probably not.
Okay, we should probably check that, Brett.
What's that?
Has everybody connected their Facebook account, business page, with Command?
Yes. You need to ask, how do you know if you are connected?
So we're gonna find out right now. Because these are prereqs.
That means that.
If you haven't done any of this, you can't post an ad through Command. Okay, so let's do this together, okay?
So am I supposed to
Do
go?
it.
It's a workshop, so, right, let's do this together. We're gonna go into Command by how first, in our world, open up an incognito window. Agent. agent.kw.com. Incognito.
Oh, sorry, little catch up here.
DHire is my password, is my username. So everybody get to here with me, if you could.
What's the website again?
Agent.kw.com.
Can I do that on my phone?
I wouldn't advise it.
Right now it's not.
To do what he's gonna do on your phone, I wouldn't advise it.
What's wrong
It's
with
not
your
really
Mac?
mobile.
What's wrong with your Mac?
This kind of stuff you
How is
gotta,
my phone?
this kind of stuff you gotta do from a laptop.
So everybody, I think everybody knows by now, agent.kw.com, and an incognito window is the way to get into your command platform, right?
Yeah.
I think y'all know that.
You should stay there.
Okay?
Ran out of room.
So, see my wonderful head over there in the right-hand corner wearing the same jacket that I'm wearing today with a different color shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where do I go? Settings. We're gonna go to settings.
Oh my God.
See the connected apps?
I'm not even there yet.
Okay. All right. Brett, you wanna help me out?
Yeah, Gianna and I are gonna float.
Okay.
So after that agent KW command, do I need like .com, do I need like log?
Should, no, should be,
I did that, that's what it.
no, agent.kw.com. Okay, so this is a search bar, if you type it here,
You're there.
Okay, did that, and that's what it did.
agent.kw.com.
David, where'd you go after that? Settings?
Settings, under your profile up here.
Oh, I,
Settings.
Oh, okay.
that's my fault. I'm trying to help and I messed up.
Yeah, you put command,
I did, yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Somebody stop me, guys.
Throwing you for a loop here.
Yeah.
agent.kw.command.
Alright, what
I
are we
think that's what you were saying.
That's what I said. Do that, doesn't take me there.
Incognito,
So,
or whatever.
Okay,
okay.
on the command?
Okay. Double click.
next.
Okay, and then click on the drop down on your name,
Agent.
and go to settings. And then
You notice, hey Brett, can you check something on your settings?
Safari.
Okay.
Okay, so you see the log in there.
Okay, so
I'm
see
so
that
close to catching
red,
up.
like, yeah,
So
that,
then you click
Oh.
right next to your name there and view settings.
I just, the other day, I saw someone
Caught
do
up?
that to me at the bank.
that's where we are.
Yeah,
Okay, well, let's see.
yeah, you're connected, you're all set.
We don't know
So
yet.
go ahead and.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
I
it
would
had,
change
all of the
it.
billing goes, David.
Yep.
So,
And that's-
when that shows up,
Yeah.
So once
that's
you have
going
it-
to be your personal account email address that shows up. Because all your billing has to go through your personal address.
Yeah.
But when it says post scheduling, it's gonna be posted on my personal and not my business.
Sure.
Listen,
No, I don't think
there are
that's
two,
what that means.
I want you guys to look at my screen. Look at my screen, everybody, up front.
Are
You
you
prob-
gonna get a bigger screen?
Yep. It's day one. You're gonna see up top under applications, Facebook post scheduling, and down below, Facebook Ads Manager. That's the one you wanna connect. You can connect both, but this is the one you wanna connect.
I'm already connected, correct?
Make sure yours looks just like that on the screen. It says,
It should say manage and connect more.
manage and connect more.
Ads manager.
So do I need to push connect?
Yeah, so you need to connect.
You have more than one page,
I
let's
don't
go down,
have
connect more.
You don't have a Facebook?
Page.
Oh, yeah, I
business
have a-
page?
no,
You're connected.
well, I do, but it's
I have
visible, but it's not
2
visible.
business pages. One for my real estate business up in
So you need
Massachusetts,
to create a new
and one
Facebook
for
page
my
for your real estate business.
team leader business here.
Okey-doke.
Is that?
But that's
So
where
I
I
go
go
to
connect.
Okay,
Facebook
so
page.
I'll just
Yep,
keep
and
writing.
you're gonna choose,
So
Dave,
Gianna,
David, can you go to connect more?
Yes.
I connected my personal Facebook.
and then you have to log in.
Automation.
Now, here's another problem that I have with people. How many people in this room don't know their login for Facebook?
I know.
The ads manager will connect to the business page. The reason is you
I'm
have to
always
connect your
connected.
regular Facebook account.
I am too, but not, oh, I got it. Over cheaper.
No, yeah, you should be fine.
It should be.
Yeah, cause it's gonna post to your page, not to your.
I would laugh at his dejected.
So then you're gonna go to ads
Instagram.
manager.
Hey, what
Scroll
happened?
down more.
You didn't know his
I had to
password.
do it 3 times.
There we go.
There.
So that's the one you need to connect now.
So I'm connecting to my business page, not my personal.
You
Right.
have everything checked, right?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Now for your
Did you get that?
go into the.
That's how you go.
What's this?
Click OK.
Something went wrong. Oh, there I am.
Okay,
There I am.
where? But shouldn't that be
Still working.
here and not my,
So yeah, I have a couple of.
It's doing it to my
so it
personal
shouldn't be my
page.
personal page, it should be my.
Should be my.
No, because your business page is under your name, so it's gonna show, I'm double checking mine because
So it should be showing my,
it should show your regular name.
Your name. I know, that was the confusing part for me too.
I know I have this set up, so I just
So,
haven't used it.
David, mine's like Denise's where it says, hold on.
Your name.
It says, crap, what just happened? It says Facebook post scheduling, handle Facebook post scheduling, and that's my name.
Yep.
But it needs to say ads manager. See, why does yours say post scheduling now?
Well, because I scrolled down. See
Down
at
below.
the top, see it says, under applications, it says post scheduling.
Oh, okay.
Which is for postings.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, yeah, okay, mine's good.
Down below is the Facebook Ads Manager. We're talking about Facebook ads right now.
Right,
Right.
okay.
Alright.
Facebook ads.
Should I write
Okay,
that
so we
down?
all just gotta get in the right place.
Right?
We also
So
need to,
look, but when you click on it and then it says this here, manage your ads, I need everything to be, cause these are my pages, like I have the baseball page for my son and then
You
that's what
want
this
to
is.
be
Take that
connected
out.
to
Yeah,
your
you don't
real
want those,
estate.
you just want real estate stuff.
So,
take that
If
out.
you have any other pages for any other kind of business or whatever, you wanna take those out.
Okay.
it's gonna just do it to that, so you're gonna
Okay.
connect more. You'll see.
Okay?
Social account is all.
Yeah, so you're fine.
You have a business page. I know you do,
Do
Missy.
you have more than one page?
it's crazy woman.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Hey, so here's something. Who signed up for Paradigm?
Figure out which one you need.
Who signed up for Paradigm? $25 a month.
I
It-
don't know anything about
They
it, or
actually-
even how to use it.
So for those people that didn't have a Facebook business page, they actually will create one for you.
Connect more.
I just created right now, it's 2.5 minutes.
There you go. If they need to go to the Facebook, the regular Facebook thing, and select if they have more than one page.
Yeah.
They need to select which page.
The real estate, the one they
Right,
want.
but they need to go to the post scheduling, which is not that section, and select the page.
David told me yesterday we did. Oh, no, it's on there.
Is it? Okay, it wasn't on, okay.
Yeah.
Hers wasn't, she had to go into the post scheduling.
I showed you, they're like.
When you go
If you go to connect more, cause there's, no, and connect more next to it.
Because I had more than one page.
Right, so see how you have three?
Yep.
You select the one that you wanna use for the Google Ads.
If you go
There
to
you go.
Anyone who does a lot
if you
more
go
on
to the
Facebook
ads, yeah.
and
Whoop.
has their page,
That's
their
it.
business
It's
account,
all
because
correct.
they've done it.
Oh,
Can't access it.
What do you mean? I've done them, I have it accessed.
For years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just tried it and it won't let me access it.
And I
doesn't
started
do
it.
that.
Oh,
Are they real
Ask
estate?
about the lady.
It's gonna take a whole day to get all your listings in. Yeah, cause I want to get from my son's baseball that I created.
When you say you can't do it, what do you mean?
Let's go to your real Facebook.
Just tell your
Okay, click OK. This is the wrong area. No, go click OK. Scroll up.
Alright, different class, right? You wanted to get on.
See, on some of it doesn't show in Facebook ads.
People all
Manager. Scroll
say
up,
that.
there's another thing
And I
for
need to be a
Facebook.
doctor.
I know that.
It'll let you select
What
your
street is it
page
on
there.
again?
So I think we set this up.
Hey, you told me where it was.
Hers is
Yeah.
Connect More.
Brett.
It's between Easy
Is that something new? That might be who they're
and
working on.
Collect the one.
Galway.
That's new.
Page.
Oh, mail.
So they
Have to
make-
select which page you want.
Because it says.
Select
Is
the
it on
page you
Galway?
want.
Because
It's
it's
on the
like,
Galway.
You wanna, okay.
You just left Galway to Normandy and we are
That's good to
going.
know, 'cause that
I
was.
thought it was the one below that, there.
Well, now scroll down.
Oh,
You have to
Friends that
put your
live
name
in all the
there.
time, I'll push on it.
Most technology classes.
I sold a place in there, on the Easy Street, on Catherine.
Not
You
good.
wouldn't know.
Okay.
And,
That's my first
the one who bought it, she really
See,
knew
'cause some of them
Port
it doesn't
Charlotte, she
show.
was from here, and she had no problem with the area. You have to get local people.
It says it's already connected.
They'll understand.
So you should be all set now.
If I did this in the ads manager, should I
know
do
most of my
Go to post scheduling and check that. Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
should
know,
have that.
I feel that way too, but
So
unless they're
one
local, they
doesn't
won't.
necessarily
Yeah.
translate to the other.
It's so convenient, because like meanwhile, we need a place to live, we can't. We used to.
Okay,
Okay?
let's go back. Let's go back. Was everybody able to connect their Facebook Ads Manager account to Command?
I believe so.
Okay.
No.
Is that all I had to do was click a button?
Where have you been the last 15 minutes?
Well, I just go there.
Yeah.
And then I'm not the right place.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
When he
You're good.
asks questions.
If you guys, here, everybody, look at this real quick. Look at this real quick. I don't mean to butt in, but
No,
it
please do.
confused me too. So, when you first log into your settings, right, the first Facebook you see is post scheduling, and that's got your name. Then scroll down and make sure under marketing automation, you have Facebook Ads Manager and your name.
Does it?
You good?
Does it?
Then you're good.
So I have to do social first.
You did it already. We
did.
did it. You're good.
I don't have a page to connect to.
Right.
But that, okay.
Right. Once you get the page, you just put that in.
So you don't have a Facebook business page?
Well, I do for Crazy Woman, but not for KW.
Okay, all right, okay, so, that's why I asked the first, does everybody have a Facebook business page? Does everyone have their Facebook page connected to Command? Now you do.
Now we do.
With the exception of those that don't have one. Does everyone have a credit card?
Yeah.
Denise, do you have a credit card?
Okay,
Go
give
on.
me the marker, start spitting out those credit card
Mark up.
numbers.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is a good one. Has anyone ever posted a Facebook ad campaign?
Yes.
Through Facebook?
Yes.
Is it, so you have some experience doing it?
No.
Okay?
Okay.
You, no? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Because if you did do it through Facebook ad campaigns, it's very similar. Okay? So the important part's are getting your things connected. So we have that. I'm gonna ask another question. Do you have a listing?
Yeah.
Okay. Who has a listing?
Who has a listing you can use?
Who has a listing you could use?
Oh.
You can use
I have a
Canva.
listing you can use.
Okay?
You know what I'm saying?
So
So if you're on a team, if you're like a buyer's agent on a team,
You have a listing.
then whoever you're working with, right, you have a listing.
Okay. So here's why I asked that. Because there are many, many, many different ways to promote yourself on your business page and generate leads. So let's be clear about one thing. Let's go back, let's do a little explanation of what Facebook ad campaigns are. You have a Facebook business page. If you have 333 likes on that page, if you had found an audience of 333 people, you can post your listings. Hey, Judy, you can post your listings, you can post anything you want, and it will go to those 333 people because that's your audience right now. They liked your page, right? The biggest businesses in the world will have thousands and thousands of likes. Guess what? They don't have to pay for ads if they don't want to because they have a captive audience. The reason we do Facebook ad campaigns is because we don't have a lot of likes, okay? So we have to pay to go out to people outside of the people that have liked our page. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
So you're saying we gotta buy our friends?
You gotta buy your friends.
Basically.
Won't be the first time.
No, seriously, the best way to build your Facebook page like your audience is to just invite all your friends from your personal page. I've got 4,000 friends on my personal page. I should just invite, and you can do a mass invite some way, somehow. And hopefully they'll like your page, some will, some don't. But when we're trying to, those are people you know, those are the Mets in your life. You hear us talk about a KW, the Mets, people that you know have had a face-to-face with, or some type of real estate conversation of any kind, right? So we're going out there, that's what this class is, generate leads. Leads are people you don't know. You want their name and their phone number.
And part of the reason you do the campaigns is because when people see that ad, if they click like because they liked your listing, you can invite them to now like your page. So it's one of the fastest way to get people to continuously see your listings and your postings.
Yep. So we're trying to develop an audience for your business page and leads into your command system. And this is what I love about command. Through campaigns, I'm just giving you a broad overview of $30,000 30,000 feet overview. But those leads that come to these campaigns that we're going to create, whether you have a listing or not, their information is all automatically dumped into the lead section of your command CRM. Okay? That's the beauty. And now they're a lead, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go back to, by the way, a little tip here. Not everybody has learned what these icons mean on the right-hand side, left-hand side. Sometimes just hover your mouse over the KW, and look what happens. So you might have to click it.
Now you have to scroll down. When you get a new big screen, you should get a touch smart plan. Mine didn't do anything.
Let's pay for the current construction first.
Denise, what was your question?
I don't have one.
You can't see these
I
things?
said, let's just do what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay, so, now this is the one we were waiting for 10 minutes ago, now she's telling me to move on.
I'm ready.
D.
Where are we?
D. So let's go, we're at our home screen, I wanna tell you something else. So back to that question, who doesn't have a listing?
I do not.
Okay. You do. I
Oh,
just said
okay.
it.
Can use Kim's.
Okay, well.
You work on a team,
Right.
all right? You don't have a listing.
If it's pending, it's, what is it?
You wouldn't wanna, you could advertise it if you
Advertise it
wanted.
pending.
You could.
Okay, so he does because sold in a day, right?
Yeah,
There's an ad behind that.
yeah.
Good at
Two,
it.
there's a
Right.
great story behind that.
Yeah.
All right, as long as you can access the MLS number. So here's what I want to tell you. There are two ways to create campaigns in Command. A campaign is a Facebook advertising campaign, a direct mail campaign, an email campaign, a print campaign of any kind, right? There are several different kind of campaigns. You can go right into campaigns and create one from scratch with artwork that you have on your computer. And if you have a listing, or somebody in the room is gonna, like Martin, he has 10 listings, and Mike, you say you don't, they'd probably be happy with you going ahead and advertising their listing. Right? So you can do it right from campaigns, or you can learn how to use designs down here. See designs? Who's done designs? Okay. You can make the most beautiful design, and I'm going to click on that, and hopefully it works.
Where is that? Where are you?
Left-hand side. I just want to show it to you real
Went to
quick.
home first.
Everybody click on designs. You're gonna notice when you my design, because I'm logged into me, look at all these different designs I've made. Okay? But I just want to share something with you. So one of the most important things about posting an ad, Facebook ad is knowing what the content is gonna be. I think in your world, if you have a listing, the best thing you could promote is your listing.
So we go
right?
to agent site now?
Not yet. Designs.
Design templates, I'm there.
Okay? You'll notice, you'll notice here, you'll notice in designs, you got my design templates, or you see this button down below, this plus sign? Everybody see this plus sign down in the right hand corner?
Yep.
Click on it. Look at, you can create an email design, a social design, and a print design. Let's click on social for a second. And click create design. I gotta log back in. I don't know why it keeps logging me out.
Cause you're incognito,
'Cause I'm in
right? It
incognito.
doesn't store stuff, that's the whole point.
It's not a touch screen, my computer. Okay. And I just want you to see here briefly all the designs you have. Look at on the side, you got, on the left hand side, you got agent sites, you got 86 designs. If all you wanted to do was promote your website, see the Facebook tab? They got LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Site Hero Images, which I don't know, Facebook. There are all of these graphics that you can use to create a design to upload to Facebook into a campaign. So you don't have to go out and create your own artwork. You can go into the designs feature of Command and select one. Let's say right here, I want to promote home value. Well, under Facebook, they have 3 designs. Let's select this one. Use it. Now, we're not on campaigns yet, we're just in designs. Okay? But could you create this on your own? Why? There's a template right here. Put your information in. Now you have a graphic to upload to a Facebook ad campaign that's going to compel people to click on and become a lead, right? Has anybody created any designs yet? Not one of you?
Yeah, for Halloween, for Thanksgiving.
Okay. Do yourself a favor. Look, I want you to go, I'm gonna go back to designs. I'm gonna say done here, get out of that one. And I want you to just look at my design templates. Your library, your own library is probably empty, because if you haven't made any yet. But look at all my design templates. I've been messing around with the calendar, just listed postcards, just listed social media, okay? You hear what I'm telling you?
Where'd you get the templates from, David?
They're all in it.
It's back into that blue button down to the right-hand corner.
The plus.
The blue button with the plus signs.
Okay.
That gets you into the library of email campaigns, print campaigns. I don't want to go on this bunny trail, but let's say you want to do a direct mail postcard. Everybody loves to still do those, right? 100 postcards around your just listed, 100 postcards around your just sold. Go in here, just sold, pick a standard postcard. You got 40 postcards to choose from. You don't have to design. Change the graphic, change the name, download it. Give somebody some money and they'll ship them out to the audience around your list. Okay, but let's not go down that bunny trail. So, the point I'm trying to make is you can create designs and download them to your computer just like any other file for use in Facebook campaigns. And that's going to make sense in a second. So if we can all click on the little KW if it wants to work, it's just supposed to get me home, right there, Jim? So I'll go back, get home, I'm going to click back. Okay. Let's go into campaigns, that's what we're here for, campaigns. This mouse.
No, it's a little slow rolling.
When's the last time anybody's seen a mouse with one of these on?
Where are we going?
But only because my pad doesn't work, so.
David, I wasn't really paying attention. How did you get there?
Just hit the back arrow, whatever you need to do on your Mac to get back to the home screen. Whatever it is you guys do on those crazy Macs. So, let's scroll down to campaigns. Okay? What is this?
Yeah.
I got that too.
Oh, it went away.
So it's fine now, I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. What?
Okay.
So we're under campaign.
No.
I swear to God.
Create a new campaign.
Campaign.
So here's what you're not seeing on my screen, and I'm sure something's going on down in Austin, Texas right now.
Yeah, they're fixing script right now. Basically, the this is all written in code. They're fixing the code. That's the issue.
Which means we got about a 50-50 chance of something working. You notice I got 3 campaigns. If they weren't working on the system right now, I'd have all 3 of my campaigns that have been actively run on Facebook would be there. Okay?
I did that, and I kept searching and searching.
So what are we gonna do? See this big button in the right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner says create a campaign? They try to make it as simple as possible for you guys.
Yeah.
I want to, what? Create a campaign. Look at the choices. How many choices? This is a quiz, I'm not looking at my screen. 5 choices. What are we here to talk about today?
Paid ads.
Well,
Facebook.
what are we here to talk about?
It is.
I give up.
Social ads.
Social ad paid.
Oh, you wanted to do.
Social post is only going to put it, it'll just put a free thing on your page and you can't advertise it. You can't add money to it. Okay?
Don't kill me, but how did you get there?
I'm gonna kill you. I swear to God, the big blue button that says Create New Campaign!
Okay, I got it.
I love you, get on top of here.
I
don't
got
have a
it,
big
so I
blue
got a
button.
big red square.
Uh-huh.
Click on campaign.
That's what supplements calm me down.
Better.
What is this button that says all in?
Oh,
wait.
You don't even have one, you're special.
Now, let me just rewind a little bit. Who wants to throw 20 bucks at a campaign today?
Not me.
Not me.
20? You don't have to do 20. See?
No. I said, you can do any dollar amount you
I
want.
will. I'll do
Any
20.
dollar amount you want. You can do $5.
If we move right now, I'll do 30.
35. All right, so I want you to, so if you're gonna put your credit card information in now, you might as well all put it in now.
But you have the blue
Okay.
button in there.
It's in the right
See the payments button? See the payments button?
She's using Safari.
Add a payment method.
What are you using?
Chrome. It's Chrome.
If you don't have that, if you don't put a payment method in, you can't what? You can't launch a campaign, right?
So where do I?
You don't see add a payment method back here?
You might have to break that.
It's paid ads.
Payments, do you have a payments button?
No, okay, payments.
Yeah, payments, it's on the main page.
Social ad, card on file.
What's your card number?
Okay.
What's your card number? Frank just asked me what my card number is.
Oh, what the heck? I don't know.
You have to enter a campaign first?
You can literally click use suggestion and it'll fill in all that stuff for you.
Not post that.
Who,
I thought mine was.
I'm telling you, if you're gonna make, do any paid advertising on social media, even if you don't go through with it today, put your credit card information in now, you're here, do it. It's an exercise. All right, if you're worried about your credit card information, don't put it in.
Don't put
So
a bank card
we-
in my credit card.
card.
Because if you didn't do it,
My information's been there since November, it hasn't been stolen yet. And,
I don't have anything on my page.
if you think this is where they're gonna steal it, you've already been wrong.
All right, so did everybody put their payment information in?
yep.
Or decided not to, not listen to me, and then when they go to do a campaign, they can't remember how to add their payment information, and they're gonna call Brett?
Well, on mine, it's saying I have to create a campaign before I can put my credit card on there, so even if I don't want to.
No, it doesn't. Go to payments.
So you gotta back out of that.
Where's payment?
Back out, keep going back, there, now add payment.
See that payment method?
Up in the.
Oh, I see.
Nope, way up there.
She's got it. Thank you.
I cannot
So, you added your payment method, now you can. Everybody wanna see my Visa number?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Is that different than a Visa number?
It is Visa number,
1475, yeah, I got it.
those are the last four digits.
666.
Alright, let's pretend everybody's got their payment in. Let's go to this big blue rectangular button again that says create new campaign.
Social ad.
Social ad paid. Okay,
They put $1, they already posted $1 on there.
You gotta make sure it's working.
make sure you,
Yeah.
so enter a campaign name. Campaign name.
January.
You can do January, go ahead. Yeah, I
Okay, so
I
what
have I already created the campaign in the social,
Yeah.
but when I click it, I cannot open it, they ask me input the.
Oh, that's not good.
That's for,
You see, I have a social because, yeah, before I try to. I thought.
hey, you're in campaign or design?
Design.
We want you to be in campaign.
But I cannot open
That's where you're gonna.
We get a lot
my
of it.
design, yeah.
So I can.
Okay, and we're incognito, if you.
So
what
are
I think
you,
is-
on share thing, you can connect your Instagram to your business page if you're not
Once we
using
get past this
Instagram
part.
personally already.
Yeah, I.
What I do is I just share things on my business page like,
No,
I
I'm waiting
put it
to
on
go
my phone, so like, I use
schedule.
Canva
We just
more
posted.
than I
How
use
do we
it.
add?
So I
Yeah.
like put the thing on my Facebook business
They
page,
asked me to put it
and then I
up.
share it from Instagram too,
Well,
cause that you
that's
can
your same
link
username and
to
password, but-
Tumblr.
Cause I have one, I have to use it.
Yeah.
Same with the
Really?
this era.
You know what, I have it, and you know what I just do, I just post the crap that I post on Instagram.
Yeah.
It just,
Well, because we're not in design yet anymore. The idea of
I'm not
being,
trying to go
the idea
on
of being in
17
design
sites
was if
a
you
day.
wanted to download one of your, do you have a, let me ask you this, do you have a design ready post, graphic that you wanna post?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I share it, I put it on my business page, then I just go from Instagram, which automatically shares to your Facebook, your regular personal page.
Okay, so,
Mhm.
we're not,
You can link
we're
it
not
to do
asking
so.
you to post to Facebook in designs, we're asking you to post to Facebook from campaigns. So we want you to be in campaigns, not in designs, okay? Campaigns on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Got the big megaphone,
That's the word.
under the under the handshake.
Yeah, I found a campaign.
When I put in my card information, the red pop-up says Agent RDS subscription, and it won't let me get that card,
So you probably already got it underneath.
but I have no card in there.
Okay. So again, we're on campaigns. We're gonna go back to that. I just wanna make sure you're all caught up. I don't know why this is coming up, but it is. Payments. Mike had a problem submitting his payment method.
Here, let me try. Give me your credit card. I'll see if it works. I'm just kidding.
So Yi, did you find campaigns?
Yes, I
And-
found it now.
And do you see a screen that's similar to this?
Yes, yes.
Click on create new campaign, the big blue button
Yeah,
in the
already.
upper right hand corner.
Yeah, I found it.
And we're back here again, and we are going to click on social ad paid. Now, we have to give the campaign name. If you're gonna actually launch a campaign, give it a name. I am going to do something called, you know what I'm gonna advertise? I'm gonna advertise my mobile app. What do you guys wanna advertise? I'm gonna advertise my whole app. Now, you guys are probably, if you have a listing, or you have somebody that will let you promote a listing, your goal is to what?
Oh, cool.
If you're advertising your mobile app, your goal is to
I can't read that.
brand awareness.
Okay.
If you're going to advertise your property search website and or app, one could argue it's attract buyers. None of this really matters, but you have to, it's for tracking purposes. But me, when I'm posting ads, I'm attracting, because I'm a recruiter, what do? Attracting talent. You might be looking for an agent. Attract talent, okay?
So what are you gonna hit it?
What's the
if you do
difference
the mobile
about
app?
attractive buyers between the attractive buyers and the advertising listing?
Advertise multiple listings.
Advertising listing and
Attract
attractive
listing.
buyers, what's the difference?
I don't see
between
advertised
these two?
listings, I see advertised.
Attract
You're on it.
listings,
You're on
attract.
advertised listing.
Yeah, you're on advertised listing.
Oh,
Yeah.
advertised listing,
And
attract listing.
No,
attractive
very,
buyers.
the
Attract-
very bottom one says attract buyers.
What's
Yeah, what's the
between-
difference between the two?
Between attract buyers and advertise a listing?
Yeah,
No, and attract.
So attract buyers, let's be real here. Attract buyers might be, attract a listing is your advertise a listing, you're advertising one listing. Attracting buyers, you might say, for all homes in Punta Gorda with pools, lanais, 3-2, 1, whatever.
oh,
You can advertise a type of a property, and it's a link, guess what it is? It's a link to just those properties on your property search website.
Can I target an area?
You can target it for all properties in where are you from?
I mean,
How about this?
I mean the buyer. Can you target Kingston, Canada? Kingston, Ontario?
Sure.
Can you target
Yes.
it?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you can pick that market in Facebook. How about this? For a free list of all foreclosure properties, click here,
But then you
right?
gotta deal with foreclosures.
For a free list of all new homes listed in PGI, click here. That's the difference between advertising a listing and attract buyers. So in my case, I'm gonna say brand awareness because I'm doing my mobile. Now, where are we gonna advertise? See down below, you might have to scroll down. It says, where do you wanna do this? Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter? I don't know if you guys know this, but you can pay for ads on Instagram and Twitter too if you want. I'm gonna do Facebook because that's what we're talking about today. See the
Now,
button
on
that says,
Instagram, does it come up as a post?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. If you're a Instagram user, you're seeing paid ads on your Instagram.
I know,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it looks just like Facebook, looks like any other post. So we're gonna set up campaign.
Save duration and budget.
See, Denise, my D in the room is 7 steps ahead of me.
Quit picking on her.
I love her though. I love her to death. Name and goal. Mine is mobile app. Add no listing selected. Who has a listing? Let's do it together. Denise, click on add listing. You already did that, didn't you?
She's already past that, she's gonna pay right now.
She's gonna leave the room. She's done.
She's done. She's
Yeah.
already done
Is there bourbon next door?
it. I got a whole cabinet full of it.
I wish.
So you notice that I don't have any listings. I could go to the right hand side and say show all my
Yeah.
listings or show all
Right.
listings. Mike, who doesn't have a listing in the room? Show all listings.
What if it's only showing 2 of my listings, what's the problem?
There's a problem on
KWLS.
KWLS's end. How many listings do you have?
10, I don't know.
And only 2 are showing up on this? Okay.
So you have to individually go in and enter them into K?
Nope.
Well, then what's going on?
Nope. For some reason, I'm not feeding from KWLS into command.
It happens. They've had it because there's KWLS is like moving into command
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
and it's still being kind of worked out.
So you'll notice that when I go all listings, what do you see here? Nebraska. Where's that? Nevada? I don't know any. It's not New England. I can tell you that right now.
Nebraska's in E.
But I can type in Punta Gorda. I can type in Brett Bishop.
Not in property address, you can't.
No, okay. By name, by agent name, listing agent, Brett Bishop.
It's not coming up.
Search. So, Brett said, David, go ahead and, you don't have any listings, go ahead and advertise one of my listings on Facebook, I don't care.
You paid for it.
Oh, you're paying for it, you get any buyer leads, they're yours. Right? The same reason we allow agents to do our open houses, right?
It's not showing up.
Francis, what do you,
I used the address, the MLS, and my name.
okay, this is your listing? Under your list, did it show up under my listings?
No.
Okay, so
It's
for
just
some reason
it's
not feeding-
KWLS. It
it's
doesn't always
KWLS.
pull them all over.
Okay? So if we were doing a listing and you notice I typed in under listing agent name and I put Brett Bishop, I'm gonna choose, Brett, which one do you want me to advertise?
Pocono.
Pocono, right there, I'm gonna select it. Boom. See it? See what it did down below in the next paragraph where it says add text? It put the main copy, right? Showing a preview of it. Is this starting to look like a Facebook ad? Put the main copy, right? Now, anybody that teaches anything about Facebook ad campaigns would tell you to shorten that so it all shows up in that 3 lines of text. So I might go like this.
Can you target those ad campaigns to certain zip codes?
Yes.
Yep, we're not there yet, but yes, yep,
There isn't a place where we have to add the Stellar or anything.
quite possibly.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
Quite
nothing
possibly.
on
like for
Stellar is
instance,
showing up.
Quite possibly, there's something wrong with your
if you're trying
KWL
to
setup.
target
You're not seeing any listings?
No, no Stellar.
No Stellar listings?
That's right, you bet.
Okay. We are connected to Stellar. Stellar is, this is a Stellar listing.
Yeah, it all comes from Stellar.
Okay.
Okay, so how do I go?
It comes from Fort Myers Royal Palm Coast too.
Yep. Okay, so let's pretend you all were able to find a listing like I was.
I'm just gonna find something else.
Okay. Well, if you're not gonna advertise somebody else's listing, we can advertise something else. So the headline,
You can
Right.
all advertise that listing for all I care.
By all means.
So you notice the headline is below it, and I'm gonna say something like, just listed, won't last, ooh, long.
Which means I'll have it for 6 months.
Yeah, thanks for putting that, yeah.
You put won't long.
Won't last long.
Here,
Okay, that's the headline, all right? You might come up with something more compelling, like, because it's a picture of the front of the house, you might say, there's a heated pool in the north. You know, something compelling for them to click onto that ad campaign, right?
Can I sidebar?
Girls used to say about you.
Okay, we didn't need to take it there.
And we're live.
We're live.
You were gonna do the mobile app, so can we go back to that when you're
Okay,
done with this?
yep, we'll go back to the mobile
So I'm just
app.
gonna copy.
At the description, I'm gonna put anything in. Look at this, all my Latin stuff. Has everybody met Judy Schaefer yet over here, by the way?
Hello.
Judy is a Keller Williams agent from up north. Partnered with our company. She is also Florida approved instructor.
Awesome.
Cool. That's what you're the one.
Yeah. So I put in the description, okay? Save ad text. So that's what my ad looks like. See where it says add media?
Can I just ask, just for giggles, would you give the more detailed description in the description page or in the main ad copy part?
I would give the more detailed in the back of the ad text, the main copy. I would give it in the description.
So the reason for the, excuse me, I'm so stuffed up today. The reason for the preview over there, and this is how I use Facebook ads through the Facebook ads manager,
Yep.
is for that question, John, that you had. As you start to type things, you'll see where it shows up in the preview.
Yep. Just like it is here. Yep.
You only get a certain number too, right?
Yes, and then you have to like click for more.
Well, you can.
So I try to fit it all in there if I can.
I don't know if you can see this, but it says you have 250 characters in the description. You have 100 characters in the headline.
So where am I at?
You're doing great.
Like
That's Jack
hello,
Stratton.
it's his
Remember
fault.
Jack Stratton?
Is he still with us?
Yep. Jack Stratton.
Why don't we ever see him?
He's getting married. He's a dual career agent now.
Somebody want to talk about that?
Oh my god.
How is Amanda doing?
Ask her.
And we have 250 for the main copy, so on and so forth. So I'm happy with the ad text. Now, I'm gonna click on add media, but this is gonna come into play with the mobile app, but if I wanted to change the picture of that, if I wanted to change that image, I didn't like the first picture that Brett listed. I want a picture of that pool in the back. I'm gonna scroll through and go get that picture of the pool in the back, right?
That's in the ad media part.
Yep. Here's something else. Look what else you can change.
So what's add media mean?
We're talking about it right now.
How'd you get there again?
Right now she's a step behind, in a minute she's gonna be 10 steps forward.
Love that. We're going out drinking.
Right now?
Yeah. So here's what I love about this. See where it says DBA logo? If you have a team logo, Bobby, you have a team logo, you can replace it with yours, right?
Down here too, what about this one?
If not, just leave in the, just report or replace it with, just leave it the way it is.
Well, honestly, David, for compliance issues, wouldn't that be the Peace River Partners logo?
Jay Cermak
Okay.
said no.
Okay, awesome.
I trust Jay.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Who is he?
Yeah, and he's a Florida agent too, so he's a tech guru in Fort Lauderdale.
Yep. So,
Go ahead and click that.
there we go. So I'm gonna say save ad campaign, ad media, sorry. Channel options, Facebook ad, right? Configure. This is where Manny, the one that asked that great question about targeting.
Disappeared.
What's this? What is this CTA link?
That's
just a.
Says it looks like you don't have any business pages yet.
For
Please
capturing
create a
these.
new one on
So,
Facebook,
how to do
click
that?
here to refresh the list.
It's still doing it.
So I,
We did get her connected to her Facebook business page, right?
It showed, it showed that it
We're gonna
was.
click here because that's exactly what you have to click there.
Alright.
it is showing not my business page, it's showing me.
Well, that might be with the fact that they're writing code right now. And so, Bobby, did you take a picture of this room? Did you take a picture of this room? Cause I am sending this picture to Josh
So
T.
you put something there like, you know, this fabulous home in whatever is.
Sending this picture to
available now,
Josh
or,
T.
you know, call
You
us
know who he
and
is?
take a look or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so here, what's this?
David, how long is this class?
So that's gonna be.
Well, it would've been over by now.
Once you do
Okay,
the
so
same.
that's why it's
Even when he's done.
That is, something, I
Okay.
just try later, I can change.
So,
it, save
I don't know, I don't know. Denise, look at the page, look at my screen. When I clicked on David C. Hire,
Yeah.
my account, and click page, I'm able to
What was your
select
goal
my,
for
my,
that?
It go advertising
my
this
business page.
on Facebook.
You weren't able to do that?
Okay, so it's
Mine
gonna be
will
under
have
our
an
link, so you don't
account
have
for
to worry
me.
about that. That's if you're adding a separate link.
There is an
Oh,
account
separately,
there,
if
Right.
I
Okay.
create
but
the
then
landing page,
Yeah.
I can
to
put
the
it.
right of my,
Right.
okay, so like.
You can
my
also put it in
personal
other
one is
products
my
too, but for the,
name,
what we're doing
my
now, yeah.
name, whatever.
Okay.
That's
Thank
not my,
you.
Yep.
my Facebook business one.
You got it?
Oh, you did wait a second, do you have two personal accounts?
This is what I mean, when I joined back in 2013, and him and I set it up, it was, I don't know what it is. It's two separate accounts.
Because hers, it's not public.
We just,
It's not public, that's
it's
why.
probably not a public page or
Yeah.
something.
It isn't a public page, my
So
personal
some-
one isn't, but
So
my.
some people do
The
what
business page
Denise
is totally
did,
fine.
which
Is
is
it-
create two personal pages so they can stalk old boyfriends.
No, I didn't even know how to do any of this,
Girlfriends.
Brett set this all up.
There's a problem with that?
Right?
I know.
Seriously, I gotta know what's going on.
Hey, I have it, I have two, one's David Hire, personal page, the other one's is Charles Chestnut.
Charles.
Look him up, he's there.
I'm Carlos Danger.
That's so weird.
My crazy woman doesn't sound so bad now, does it?
No.
So mine is.
Well, haven't you ever played what would be your adult film star name? It's your middle name and the street you grew up on. Well, my middle name is Charles and the street I grew up on is Chestnut, so it's Charles Chestnut. What a great name for, well, Chucky Chestnut.
Website.
Love it.
So that's my other Facebook personal page. So I think that's what Denise is doing.
Okay, look, somebody come over here, David, please and thank you.
So here's the message I want to give you. God, this works so good.
So, 10 minutes of election, why?
Notice I picked my team leader, Keller Williams, Peace River Project. Let's assume that I'm attracting talent because it was available. You were able to select
Do the
yours.
mobile app,
Sure.
if, how do I do it? I don't have to put listing, I'll add a text, I don't
I'm
need to
gonna show you
add
how.
media.
I'm gonna show you how. Actually, if you were doing the mobile app right now and you went into designs, and I think you can follow me here, if you went into designs and downloaded one of those mobile app graphics where it said add media, that's what you would have put in there. Follow me?
Yeah.
And guess what you're gonna
I
put?
didn't know there was a mobile app graphic, but now I do.
There is a mobile app graphic, and where it gets down to the follow-up destination URL. Now, if I'm advertising a listing, I'm just gonna put my website in there, davidhire.com, right? If you don't have a website, you're gonna put kwprp.com. But if you're advertising your mobile app, what are you gonna put in there?
Mobile app.
The link to your mobile app. How do you find the link to your mobile app? Very quickly, how do you find it?
The agency.
Easiest way is to go on your phone and share it.
There you go, I love this woman.
Yeah.
Where's
We're
my
gonna
phone?
find out who took it up front of
Okay.
my family members actually downloaded.
The easiest way to find the link to your mobile app is to open up your mobile app, your property search app. Watch this, watch this, watch this. It's on your phone, right?
Right,
Open it up,
Yeah.
right? Share app,
To Facebook?
text,
It's still saying no.
bam, there it is. Just copy it.
Oh,
Just-
copy
Just
it.
write that
Okay.
URL. This is my http://app.kww.kw2ikcpn. That's my mobile app.
And that's
Where
not
am
a
I gonna
temporary
put it
one.
on
That's.
here?
You can also email it to
real.
yourself and just copy and paste.
What's that?
You can email it to yourself and then just copy and paste.
Email it, whatever you want to do.
But where on here am I gonna add it to? Media?
No.
Where
Where would be the smartest place to add a link,
So now,
a URL,
And the text,
in the block that says,
add text.
in the block that text says, This is a
Oh
test.
my god, just tell me. I feel like my dog right
Destination
now.
URL.
So, okay, it's not gonna be here, cause this is a listing. So
No,
this-
I didn't click listing. I did, for the campaign details, I did mobile, I wrote in what he did for mobile
Okay,
ad.
so you didn't say add listing.
No, if I click add listing, that would be add listing.
No, go back to
Campaigns?
campaigns, yeah, cause. just leave this one.
Yes, Yi.
Hi.
So remember when
I
you said you
have
could
this,
select
I
which
set up
type
the
of
advertising,
campaigns to
first
do?
the
Yeah, so
sponsors
I did,
for
that's what I did, I did what he
television
did.
sponsors.
Right,
not
but
my
he's
name.
advertising a listing, so click
Let me see.
social ad.
And
And then
awareness.
Let me see.
You should hear.
So that's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, go back to, add, scroll down a little bit, add media, configure.
Oh.
You can,
I'll just
see,
leave it.
is it X over there?
Uh-huh.
Try that, click on that, see what happens.
Yeah.
See, it's the same
Hitting
kind
X.
of ad.
Okay, now you can upload your own logo.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did anybody, that's a great question, Yi. As long as you have your own logo or our DBA logo on the computer somewhere, you upload that.
You want a picture and name up there here.
So you can put your phone
It
number
says
there.
where
as well.
to go. We'll have to-
I mean, you would want it to go to
Click
your website.
configure for ad.
Which way, the whole point is you always drive traffic to your website.
You can,
Oh,
yep.
Oh, there it is, learn
But
call to action.
if you wanted to go to the
Destination
website, you
URL.
need to make sure it's going
Oh,
to
So that's where you're gonna put it.
Okay.
that property is on your website. Cause otherwise it's a bait and switch.
Yeah, so it's just gonna get them to the thing.
Then that's not good, I should just use this.
So then I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna add a text,
Because if I put that up
and I'm
there,
gonna take one
I
of
don't think I ever get
the, mobile app
You wanted to go to the page
designs
of that
and
property
add
on
it
your website. That's
to the
way
media.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to add media, images, select.
Here's something I want you to pay attention to, guys. Guys.
And it could be anything here, so I
You
can
would
browse
put it
it,
in there.
okay.
Mhm. And you can put it from your computer, yeah.
Awesome.
You'll notice there's two options here, use Facebook lead generation form or use site or landing page. It's probably defaulting to Facebook lead gen, that's what you want. That's what you want,
Yeah, right,
okay?
yeah,
Alright?
okay.
If you're just trying to promote something and you don't want leads from it, I don't even know why they put that button there yet, I haven't figured that out, but you have any idea, Judy, why?
highlight.
Say it again?
Copy.
So if you have a lead gen form on your landing page, you know, that's good, that, then you would put there, cause that's where, when they click learn more, you want them to go.
No. Yeah, if you have a landing page that you built, that is,
Right.
yes, that's a great question, great answer.
Wait,
And
so if I have, is it still writing?
You're fine, yeah.
You're fine, you're fine. We're getting landing pages, we've been talking about it for 20 years, but
Right.
people don't use them.
Well, no, but I mean, it's the same thing, like if somebody uses your app, you know, like the form
Yeah.
comes up, like, have you ever like clicked on another agent's thing and it pops up and won't let you look at anything else?
Yeah.
That's what that's for. That's so that like, if you have your own contact form and it's all going to one place, and you don't wanna use the Facebook one, that's what you would do. But in most cases, just use the Facebook one, cause you still get the same information and it's easier to access, so.
But, okay, so with you guys talking about that, when they click on that, that's what's gonna pop up, right?
Yes, but it's the
So I'm gonna
Facebook.
add my
version
URL
of
to
it.
that,
But-
what you just showed me.
But that's not what we want this to do.
No, we want.
We want to take people to this property in our website.
So it's gonna do that when you click learn more,
Uh-huh.
that's where you put in that link.
Yep.
That's
Destination
coming
URL.
up, right, that's where we put the
And it's gonna take
destination
me
URL.
to, it's gonna take you
Yours is gonna do
mine.
to your mobile app,
Yeah.
yes.
So
That's-
what-
that's coming up.
So where does the lead generation form show?
That's just like the contact, that's like if they, you know, wanna learn, it'll say like, do you wanna learn more, contact agent, and it'll put it in there, that's a separate.
Can I give you an
communication.
example of why somebody might use that? I used to do this all the time, right, when I was in production. I had for home valuation, for quick home valuation, click here. This is before they actually had automated ones, and when they clicked on it, a form would open up. And that's because I used to create forms.
Right.
And that's what you would use.
Those
that
are,
It pops up as
those are
messenger.
great for home valuation.
Right.
But when you're advertising a property,
Yep.
you need to take somebody to that property.
Yes.
It
that's
does
what
both.
This does both.
But does it ask for their information before it takes them there?
It asks for it in the Facebook page and opens the listing in a separate tab.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Okay.
You'll see.
I'd like to see the
Okay.
data
So I
behind
can
what's
just
successful
say
or
my
not.
Facebook ad or just
So in
publish?
design.
Well, not yet.
Are
You're-
you saying to put your website, or are you saying to put the link to the property?
It depends on what you're doing.
You can put the link to any.
Scroll.
It's already linked to the property.
Use the Facebook lead
So if I
generation
want
form that-
the mobile app,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
cause like what I, usually I do print in
Yeah.
this, so this is social though.
Right, scroll down.
But am I putting the destination
Yeah.
with my?
She wanted to go to the property.
Right. So in that destination URL, guys, remember, you can put any website in there, if it's an act, if it's a link to a
It probably says we're taking all your.
360-degree that visual tour.
It says right here.
Feel
we
free.
need to agree
If
to
it's
it.
a link to your property search app, do it. If it's a link to your website, do it.
Agent site. Oh, there are agent sites, yeah.
It can be any URL,
Yeah. All right, so I accepted
Hit
that.
accept next year, you did it.
any URL.
There, so then
And then
you,
go back to this. And now it's back.
I mean,
to
any of
this
those
site.
would work. You can
Okay.
just say to check out my mobile app and you know.
So I'm gonna go down to the ad targeting part for the sake of time. Ad targeting, you can leave it the way it is, or
There's tons of stuff for free.
And you, cause if
Use
on
custom
your
settings.
report, it's kinda like this design thing, right?
Hey again?
What? Sorry. Oh,
Who do you wanna
God.
target your ad to? What do you wanna target to?
If my area.
Let's back up. See your ad targeting up here? Do you see the button?
Yeah.
It says, use custom settings.
Yeah. Sorry, I left it, cause I went to design.
She's not even in the same place, dude.
Because you're doing listing
She's out
stuff and I'm
doodling.
trying to, Gianna was teaching me something.
So
Not on
Bobby
purpose.
discovered this with the people that were having a problem once they were in there and not finding the right page. Okay,
Is because what?
save what you've started.
Yeah.
Go back, disconnect both of your Facebook accounts,
Reconnect them.
or both places,
Yeah.
disconnect your account from Facebook in the command settings, and then reconnect it.
Okay. So she basically unplugged and plugged the computer back in, which is something I have to do to the training room computer every morning when I wanna get on.
So now I can.
Cause
We'll work
I
on
think we
it,
need a
buddy.
new one.
We're gonna swap it out with one
I
here.
wish I would have written down all this stuff.
Oh,
so
good.
I went through it.
So use custom
Leadership.
settings, we're on use custom
There's no
settings,
leadership.
everybody.
I don't need
Just give
Yes,
me-
we're there.
Use custom settings.
Yep,
Target a custom audience or target my database, which one you gonna use?
custom audience. Where's that?
Custom audience. Why would you wanna, you could do your own database. Now, search location, I'm gonna do, I wanna do Port Charlotte, Florida, what city you wanna advertise to?
Are you advertising PGI listings?
This is your ad targeting. Use custom
Then
settings.
I'm just,
It's setting up a radius though, isn't it?
well, in the radius, notice you can change that.
Yeah.
The lowest you can go, there was a time where you could go like a 2-mile radius, the lowest you can go with Facebook ad campaigns now is 15 miles.
The lowest.
15.
So I always choose, just on a personal note, I always choose the city that the property is in.
Yep,
And
let's go put a.
when
50
you,
miles
it
out?
typically will default to 25 miles, so that goes almost to Sarasota and down into,
But
you
you
know,
can go
closer
to
to
50.
Fort Myers.
You can go all.
Yeah, you can go farther, but the broader your audience, the less focused hits you're really gonna get.
Okay, so right now, all we did was put in a city name, could, like for your mobile app, you might put in the address of your office in 15 miles out, it doesn't matter.
Well, and like another example, like what you're saying, like if this is a PGI house, you might want to advertise it in Sarasota and say, are you getting the most for your money?
Absolutely.
Check out
If
PGI
this-
listings.
If
or
this is a
something like that.
PGI house and everybody is relocating here from Chicago, Illinois, why not pick Chicago, Illinois,
Well, we do wherever the latest snowstorm was.
right?
That's great.
Bam,
Wait,
somebody
so
say
wait,
that again.
How well does
So
that
you
work out
can-
for you?
you
Good?
can type in
I get a lot of
city.
calls from
Yeah.
Indiana,
Say that again.
Ohio, and Michigan.
Right?
I could put this in Ohio or somewhere?
Absolutely.
A-
Where should you be putting it? Where's everybody coming from? Michigan,
Ohio, Indiana,
Massachusetts,
They
They
can't.
got
Right?
something
California right now, yeah.
Off the block? think outside the box.
So how do I, if I wanna pick it, it's not giving me a choice.
Type it in.
You have to pay
It
for
doesn't
each
let me do
ad,
that.
and one ad can
Pick
only
Port
go
Charlotte or sections of Florida.
I can start typing right here.
You chose to go right-handed,
I'm gonna type in my hometown of Westminster, Massachusetts.
It
Okay,
won't let me change.
okay.
Let me go back and say something. If you have Mac, you're gonna have problems. If you have a Toshiba, you're gonna have problems.
That's not true, I have a
That's
Toshiba.
not true.
Okay, so why can't I do any place other than Port Charlotte?
Well, it didn't come up for Smarty Pants either, so.
See, it's Port Charlotte. Or,
That's because you didn't put in MA.
Right, what are you trying to do?
what if I wanted just to post in Southern California?
You should be able to, I just changed it on mine.
Pick
I
a
don't
city
know.
and then do a radius.
What's that? Well, I think that didn't find them yet.
I don't think you can do from this where you can pick
So it has to be local.
How about if I do-
radius
local,
here.
or
See?
you pick a city there.
Is
and then you
Westminster,
do a
Mass.
radius.
Right?
I didn't.
Well, it doesn't, no, it's only gonna pick major cities
It
again.
picks
Watch
the city
Boston.
the house is in.
Please don't lie to me, Boston.
Right.
Major cities like Punta Gorda, Florida. And Lake
Oh,
Susie.
God.
Add or change interest.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I have something, why is it not showing up?
Why is it? They're writing code right now.
So what if I
That's just
said-
your
I'm
excuse for the
truly
rest
seeing
of
that picture of Josh too
I
well.
said,
Yep, there it is, Westminster, Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
I just targeted my hometown, Westminster, Massachusetts, because I want everybody that I know. Actually, the
You probably don't want
The
to
fire
read
chief,
these now. They don't like you very much.
the fire chief of Westminster, Massachusetts just bought a home, I was telling John this, in Maple Leaf. They're the ones that dropped that new home in Maple Leaf.
That's when you're done, you're done.
Did I get a referral fee?
I
No.
wanted to talk to you about.
Way to work your database, Dave.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to
Melissa Crowell is gonna
advertise
try to
in
show
the same
things
place the
54
house
this
is.
I
Oh,
don't.
I've got it under contract.
Oh, that's
Well, I don't have it.
Only give me the option of Port Charlotte.
There's
Going for
something
signature.
stopping Denise from being able to type in another location other than Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte.
Okay.
Don't know why. Does anybody else have that problem? Could you,
Ask them audience.
Megan, I know you were doing something differently, but were you able to pick a different destination? Not destination, different,
I'm working on that.
She's
right now.
picking pretty stuff, so.
No, no.
Port Charlotte and then second.
here's
You
where it
have
gets
no
really
idea how,
interesting.
like, I
Here's where it
spent
gets really
hours in
interesting.
design.
All you did right
It's not
now
quickly.
was pick a location
That's my problem is that.
and a radius. This is where it really gets fun for you guys, and I'm gonna give you a tip. This is gold, baby. This is gold. That's off the Seinfeld.
I'm terrible.
I'm the same way.
Add or change your interests. Add or change interests.
I just feel like David could have did this with me.
Okay? Think about the consumer. Think about artificial intelligence. What kind of ads are showing up on their timeline? How does real estate ads show up on their timeline? If they're looking for real estate, where are they looking for real estate?
Zillow.
Zillow. Search interest, Zillow. Type it in. Zillow. This is gold, I hope you're hearing it. Zillow. I went on Premier Agent Zillow.
No.
Okay?
Why waste your money on the premier agents?
What's another one? Add or change interest. They're probably looking on
Realtor.com.
Realtor.com.
Send it.
Right?
How many can you put there? Truly,
You can put in everything.
Put in everything. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna just say real estate as a whole.
Now add tax.
Let's see what happens. Real estate, investing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you just narrowed that 20-mile radius. Now you've narrowed it to people that have only been searching the internet, anything on the internet that's related to Zillow, Realtor.com, real estate investing, real estate.
You have to be careful not to discriminate, but you could say, like, I want people who've been searching for preparation H. This way you know, you get folks over 60.
You know, yeah, I mean, you could do a lot
And
of
it used
things.
to be that detailed, it's not anymore. They got in trouble for discrimination.
Yeah, there was do you remember when you used to be able to do Facebook ads and target down to
I would do it by, I did it by owner, or I did it by income level,
Yep.
thinking about buying.
Yep.
I got
Because the
nine.
thinking about buying was actually tracing their steps as they were going to different websites, those users, and then Facebook had that data.
Now here's something you wanna think about. Look at the potential audience out there. 34 million Zillow,
No property taxes from advertising.
4,580 for Zillow truly approved.
I do
Look at this one.
mostly for like a
Real estate investing, 75 million opportunities out there.
So, because I just
Most of the
heard
time I
D over here,
Yep.
for Denise, that's why I said that. I heard Denise over here.
D for Denise.
And she's talking about California property taxes, right? So the other interesting thing, and this would be a great targeted ad for California, what does 600,000 buy you here? Because 600,000 in California buys you a 1940s like one bedroom, one bath
What that
bungalow,
one person is,
right?
yeah, I'm looking
So
for.
that's an idea for
And
you
then
too.
spend more than that.
Yeah, if I could remember how to.
And then if you wanna do a different group, do a
We
different.
will have ongoing classes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, it
do all of
depends.
it.
I usually try not to do
So
it
I'm
all
gonna go
at
ahead, for the
once.
sake of time, I'm gonna go save Facebook ad, and here's where it really gets fun. Duration and budget, you'll notice it defaults to 10 days at $3 a day, right? You can do, how about if I did campaign budget, I'm gonna change it to $25. I'm gonna do it for, I'm gonna click on the calendar and do it for 5 days or 3 days instead of, and channel $8.33, save duration and budget. I haven't done anything yet, cause I haven't gone up to the front corner up here and clicked save, publish.
Does it, for some reason it gives a recommendation up there, is that recommendation based on anything that?
Based on their analytics,
Is it?
typically it is.
Do you think it's, cause like it told me that I was planning on spending $30 and it said,
Yeah.
no, spend 10. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay,
Well,
I'll spend 10.
sounds better to me,
Yeah.
especially if the analytics work.
Yeah, so, and I wanna get back to Megan's mobile app thing, but, so, all the time, and then one last thing I wanna show you here over on the right hand side, where my mouse is, you see it says Facebook preview, that's a web feed, mobile feed, cause it looks different on mobile, right? That's what you wanna check out. And if I'm happy with this, I can either save it as a draft or publish it. I didn't even publish it yet, we can go back and fix it. Put a different URL in there if it didn't work for you. If you didn't like the URL, put a different mobile app graphic in there if you didn't get a chance to do one in designs yet, okay? Talk to your husband to see how much you can spend on the campaign,
Oh, I don't ask him that.
right? So, here it is, so here's, now mine's in draft, see? I got draft, completed, completed, completed. Now, if I was an agent in production that was showing you my campaigns, that's doing this on a high level, advertising a listing, or compelling somebody to look at my mobile app, the conversion ratios, like for example here, I ran these 2 bottom ones, attracting talent. It says that I paid $4.39 per click. Well, cost per click was $4.17. It was a $25 budget. It was to attract talent. Back then, I can open up this to tell you how many leads I got from it. I can tell you I didn't get any. I was one of those labs guys that threw money at this thing before it was working. Brett did too. But agents are posting listing ads, mobile app ads, home value ads for 10, 15, 20 bucks a campaign, and they're getting business from it, for real. It's happening.
Can I share a tip?
Yep, yep.
So the whole point of this is so that we don't give money to or to Zillow, right? For our own listings that we may or may not get those leads, because that leads, that's going out to a bunch of agents. When you are sending, when you're looking for the page of that listing, make sure it's your own website. I have seen numerous realtors in our area, including realtors in our own company, that will spend money on a Facebook ad and send them to the listing on Zillow. You are spending money to make sure that you don't get that lead.
Zillow loves those agents.
There's other reasons.
If you're gonna send them to any portal, send them to Realtor.com.
I remember one of our newest agents.
But I don't recommend that either.
Sandra Mitchell took her first listing.
To Zillow from Facebook.
Because
It
the
has
listing has a unique URL on Zillow, just like our websites do.
but it's a complete waste of money. You wanna make sure you're always driving traffic to your own website.
Because you're driving it to Zillow, at the bottom it says contact agent, and that's whichever one has paid for that zip code. It's not gonna
Right.
contact you.
Right.
Ever. It's
Ever,
gonna be
yeah.
it's gonna be the 3 to 5 agents that are paying money.
You have to scroll all the way to the bottom to find your information.
Because guys, honestly, Lori Ballin, who's one of the gurus, tech gurus in this company, she owns a big team in Las Vegas. She hasn't worked real estate in over 2 years. All she does is Facebook ads and writes content for the website that drives organic traffic. And they do a gazillion dollars, you know? But there's no money spent on Facebook or on Zillow ads whatsoever on that team. They spend no money on Zillow ads because you can use this at a high level. Set your own budget. If you're having a good month, throw more at it. If you're having a bad month, throw less at it. You get to have that control. With Zillow, it's constantly bleeding you dry, and you have no guarantees you're gonna get those leads.
Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I love these designs. I'm back in designs because I don't want to go off and create a graphic. Keller Mortgage, Facebook. Loan pre-approval. Right? Your dream home is waiting. How about, you know, even this, promoting Keller Mortgage, and in the headline or something like that, save thousands of dollars on your next home mortgage.
How many people here have created an ad since we've been talking? By show of hands.
I'm done, I just
I
wanna
saved
know,
one.
post it now, am I done?
Okay.
Does it look good?
Well, if you're happy with it, publish it.
Yeah. Is anybody else?
Megan's working on her mobile
Yeah,
app.
I'm going to for my mobile app, but I just wanna create something on design first before I do
Yeah.
it.
Yep, and if you need help with that, we'll do one-on-ones. Because originally when I posted this thing on Facebook, I said, who wants to learn how to do, and then I thought it was gonna be 1 or 2 people, and you all said, so we did a class.
The reason I'm asking is,
Yeah, I have a question.
What, I'm sorry, John finished, I'm sorry, John.
I was just gonna say, the reason I'm asking is because we should get together again.
And see what kind of
And
success.
everybody gets to show the results of what their ad looks like and what the results were.
Yep.
But we need to make sure that people actually did it, because otherwise
So
it's a
should,
waste of time.
I don't need to put my contact information in yet.
No.
Right.
Yep.
Well, it's
I would do it
Hey,
anyway.
what was your question?
My question is,
Yeah, I mean, you could really just change
if you put
the,
the advertising on the Facebook,
Yep.
the people click
Or
it,
does it just say?
how do you get the people's information? How do you,
It auto-populates your lead.
so you're talking about just Brett talking about the lead? You don't want to drive the lead to go to Zillow or somewhere, you
Right.
want to they go to your website.
Yes.
How do they can go your website?
Do you remember the part where we put the URL destination in there?
Everybody's gotta have
Your,
this done.
your website.
You're gonna put your website in there.
So can I set up a landing page for this
You can do that
specific?
too. Yep, yep. You're taking it a step further. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I would like to see that, actually.
I would think the leads should come through.
do the landing page with the contact
What's that?
information.
I just did one that was very basic, just for, I'm looking to get listings.
Yep.
So, I created an ad campaign, basically that says, are you looking to downsize?
Good one.
Or transition into a different kind of housing? Put a pretty picture of some retired people on it, send it out there.
Perfect.
And now the trick is, when they click that, if they click on it for more info, learn more,
Yep.
their lead information will come to me through command.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So I will receive the lead saying, yeah, we're thinking about downsizing, you
Yep.
can help us with that?
Yep. And then our goal is to turn it from a lead into the next stage in command, which is a contact.
Contact.
Have a one-on-one conversation with them, right?
Come on, guys, spend $10, let's go.
Spend some money.
Christ's sake, $10, really? I owe the IRS $6,000 and I'm spending $10.
Well, David's phone just rang, right? So, I mean, that's like $20. He can help out 2
Yeah, I
agents
was-
right
yeah.
now.
Now, any one of us, with Brett or Gianna, if we'd love to, if you wanted, if you just have a complication that you, before you publish, you just sit with one of us and we'll review it with you.
A flat earther.
And if you don't
Okay,
get
so we're
it,
doing post this before my battery dies.
Did it just die? The second you're gonna publish it?
Your computer died?
Just as she was getting ready to click on publish.
Did it save it?
You had saved it once. You had saved it once. It should mostly be there.
No, I just changed it.
Oh.
emailed me to see it.
I bet it's there.
Is that fun?
I didn't want, she was afraid she'd
Is
start.
that fun or what? That was so much fun.
So David, like one of the other ones that's there, right, is event awareness.
Event awareness.
What would we use that for?
What would we use an event awareness for?
This one.
An open house?
Alright.
Open house. You wanna advertise your open house?
That's a good idea.
Or
Client party.
an event that you're participating in, like a community
A
event?
community event, right? Like if you work a lot in an actual community, whether it's Maple Leaf or Heron Creek or whatever, and there's something going on and you wanna drive traffic there, anything that you do that puts you as the face of that community, because when they're getting their information, they're getting it from you.
I'm going back into production.
Does anybody here
What?
volunteer anywhere?
Yeah.
Anybody volunteer anywhere?
Yeah,
Or- Okay, where do you volunteer?
wanna go to block party.
Okay, wanna go to a block party, well, that's definitely an event you'd wanna promote on.
Right.
Okay, so can I say something there? Thank you, John, for saying that. Because anybody will tell you, what we're talking about right now is a live listing, or in your case, a static graphic for your mobile app. Imagine creating a video, because what Facebook gets more clicks through on video than they do on still pictures, right?
Yes.
Imagine if you just stood in front of your camera for a second, your cell phone, and say, hey everybody, this is Megan Armstrong, I wanted to share my mobile app with you, so you can search all properties by all agents anywhere in the country. Click here. That video, because when we were in the ad media, you can add video or photos. You can drag and drop videos or photos in it. Do a 30-second, 15-second video. You get more click-throughs. How cool is that? You're not gonna do a video, are you, Sheila?
No.
That would take me hours to do one that I actually.
You have to get past it.
Yeah.
Done it? Yeah.
Just,
done it, not-
honestly, just keep doing it over and over and
Yeah.
over again until it's so second nature and you don't care anymore because you just want to get something out that it's
Have you
done.
seen people like literally just pose in videos?
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but if they do it all day long, so I mean, you can't look worse than
I don't-
that ever.
I don't wanna
you know?
brag, but you saw that video that, the EHY made, that Jim and I did on the front porch
Yeah.
of Keller Williams? One take. One take.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you're a
can talk.
natural, Dave, and so's Jim. So.
It's like Mutt and Jeff.
But what was funny about that, but what was funny about that is I said, you know, I stuttered 1 second there, half a second when I went to, whatever. And I said, let's do it again. So we tried the second one, we started laughing. The third one, we screwed up. The fourth one, after the fifth one, we just said this.
I can't wait until Christian puts together the gag reel from a year's worth of videos.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the fun part.
But that's the whole thing,
That's
is it's
fun,
real,
though.
it's authentic, and that's
Yeah.
what people want.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jack Stratton.
What's up, buddy?
Jack Stratton, everybody, give him a round of applause.
You get married?
Not yet.
Not yet. Get it done. Neither am I, Jack. But anyways, so yeah, Jack just walked in as we were just finished. Any questions about Facebook ad campaign?
Denise is having an argument with him.
I'm telling you what, I'm ready to go back and, I can't tell you how excited I am. There's a storm front going through New England right now. I'm ready to post an ad up in New England that says, sick of the snow? Click here, and it goes to my property search app.
Well, hey, you're getting your broker's license, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can still do that and then start referring it out to all of us.
Mike?
So I have a question, because that home, I don't really wanna put it, I don't wanna post the ad now,
Yeah.
because it's pending, I wanna do it when it sells.
Okay.
Because I can have a sold,
Yep. Yep.
campaign, but the problem is there a law in, can you post the picture of the house if it's,
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
property?
Absolutely,
Ask him.
absolutely. Nope.
You don't have to ask him that, you know, I'm gonna put that's your home now, all over the internet.
No, cause it was your listing. Here's the deal though.
Oh,
Where are you gonna send the consumer to? Because it won't be active on any website.
Alright.
Your
So,
address.
so the destination URL you have to put in
I did.
Stuff like that.
is
I have like all that outtakes. I don't know if I'm doing that.
So,
a landing page. Think about this, Brett, right?
She messed up.
Create a neighborhood. Mike is brilliant. Mike just sold a home in a very nice community. He wants to say just sold. Sold in 3 days, under contract in 3 days, call Mike. And the destination URL could be a KW command neighborhood landing page of just that community, not the entire zip code, just that community.
which is awesome because on those neighborhood pages, it will show you what's active and it'll also show you sold stats and everything. So that's exactly where I would send it.
That's brilliant.
Or another idea is you could send it to a home valuation landing page where it says, hey, I sold this one in 3 days and, you know, see what your house is worth. I can get it sold fast and get more money in less time in your pocket.
Yeah, even Northport.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sumter, you know. I would think go ahead and buy it.
This technology's been available for years. The difference is now it's feeding the leads right into your command database. And guess what? What happens to a lead? Sometimes you call them, they don't want to answer the phone. Right?
Follow up.
You follow up, you put them on an 8x8 campaign, a nurture plan. It was a smart plan. You're gonna be talking about that in a couple of weeks, right?
I just called from a different phone number.
All right, but yeah, I don't want to get too far down the line.
So what was your comment about the sold picture?
The sold picture, he sold the property.
Yeah.
Say that again. You sold your grandmother's property. It was your listing.
Yes.
You can promote that just sold, okay? Now, if you sold one of Missy's properties or Martin's properties in Yee's, you would have to ask permission to promote that just sold.
Right.
Now, see, that seems just backwards to me, because the new owner of that property is now the buyer and no longer the seller, which was the contract for the sale.
The buyer agent can also advertise the property as just sold.
Okay, you
But
don't even have to ask.
But you can't use the listing photo without
Right,
approval.
right,
That's
you
what I
have to
meant.
use, yeah.
So I can still use my listing picture,
Yeah.
even though I have no contract on the property.
Yes,
Yeah.
once
Take
it's your
that-
photo.
Yeah.
It's no, guys, it's no different than when we do a just sold postcard.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing, it's just
Yeah.
digital.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I try to set up a campaign about attract buyers.
Yeah.
But I cannot do it.
You can't add a destination. You can't. You got no further than.
Yeah, I cannot.
And we're done here if you guys need to go, but
Just say new.
Anybody need
social
help on here?
campaign.
Yeah.
Her name, just